9 News reporter Steve Stager helped fill in as a crossing guard this morning at Denver Elementary School. I see you still have your fancy little yellow vest on, Steve. This is such an important goal here with encouraging more parents to walk with their kids to school every day.
Yeah, it absolutely is, Alex. If you think about it, you go all the way back to the 1950s and 1960s, about half of all students either walked or rolled to school. Flash forward to today, the city of Denver estimates that number's about 14% right now. That really puts into perspective some of the rush hour traffic we see with all these people taking their kids to school. So the city has a plan to try to get more kids on their feet. Amy Kenry has seen it all at the intersection of Logan and Exposition.
I've seen a lot of bad driving behavior at this intersection. A couple times a week, I blow my angry whistle.
What's your angry whistle? This bike and pedestrian advocate is also a school crossing guard on a mission to get kids these days to do what kids in our day used to do.
When I talk to people that are my age or older, almost everybody I talk to says that they walked or rode their bike to school.
Today, the city of Denver estimates 14% of school-age kids walk or roll to school. Some take the bus or public transit, but about 2/3 of kids in the city get to school by car. Kenry says it's a product of the way our cities are built.
A lot of cities have built our roads for people to drive on them. And we forgot that there's human beings out here that are willing to walk or ride their bike.
I think we tracked away from kids actively traveling to and from school just from a sake of convenience.
The city is actively working to change that.
We've got infrastructure projects queued up at 3 different locations in the city and county of Denver to be constructed over the next 2 years.
Jon Johnson is charged with implementing Denver's Safe Routes to School Action Plan. 50 goals set over the next 5 years aimed at turning that 14% of school walkers and rollers into 30% by 2027.
Getting kids out, getting them active to and from school helps reduce obesity, helps increase the attention that children have in the classroom, but it also helps forge a bond with the community.
And maybe it could change the way we all choose to get around.
I have found that if you can get kids involved, then their families are involved. And next thing you know, it's not just let's walk our bike to school, let's walk our bike to the grocery store, let's walk our bike to get ice cream, let's go to dinner.
In the meantime, Amy is recruiting crossing guards. It's a cool job, trust me. I tried it out this morning and got this really cool vest. I tweeted out a link this morning in case you're interested in getting involved on where you can apply. You can also just talk to your local principal at the school around your house if you're interested in doing something like this. Here's something else to put in perspective. You know, we talked about the clogged roadways during the morning rush hour. There is a national estimate that finds that taking kids to school in your car adds about 20 to 25% of that morning rush hour traffic. So it's something to sit and think about maybe if you're stuck in traffic on your way to work at some point during the week. Maybe it might be worth trying to walk or ride to school at least once or twice a week.
Yeah. Makes sense, Steve. I didn't know that you could actually just volunteer to do that. So hopefully a lot of people will take you up on that and be a part of it. It's important.
Yeah, it takes a background check and just basically anything else that you'd have to go through to get a job with a school. But you can volunteer to do it. It's a really cool job, and it's a great way to kind of connect with your community.
Okay. You're looking great out there, Steve. Thank you for the info.